You forgive me? You don't forgive me. Eternal Moment? Is that a real... Oh, by Rain something. Rainstorm, I think. Is it Tuesday? Good morning, everyone. The twins staring Kiribati. Is it in that weird part of the international date line where it's like a or something, you know what I mean? Frost Spirit, but it's all normal. Yeah, Australia's got to be there. Japan has to be getting close. Russia. Right. It is time to get a new best, I think, because I don't know why I'm not doing it. Really, though, I don't know why I can't get it. It feels like it really should have happened about 100,000 times up till now, but it has not. But, hey, you've watched me play levels. You know that it goes like this. I underestimated this level. It's harder than I thought, but not because it... When a level's hard, it's just because I can't do it because I can't. Like, it's just not happening, so it's not. Like, I don't know why or what it means, but it's true, so... Why is there like a Japan and Korea are like half hour Wednesday? That's exciting. I have a good Wednesday over there. You have confused. I wasn't gonna mention it, but you did. I didn't want to make you feel bad, but it's true. You did confuse it too. I was like, you got the spirit. It's fine. We're close enough. It's Wednesday somewhere else. Like it's too delayed hacking. Are they delayed today? Ain't that a pity? Bro is delayed. I saw my 39 ding clip on Twitter again. Why did that even happen? I think I was playing Trackmania or something. Or maybe it was this episode, I don't remember. Some event led to this, as it always does. Things don't just happen for no reason in this place. Oops. What is deep dip? Okay. I don't know why I screamed so loud about it. No, I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not playing an entirely iced tower. I don't know how it works, and I don't care enough to find out right now. Cruel slip. I really like Deep Dip, too. The easy one. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was fun and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'd play games.
It was like the perfect length to not piss me off, but also be like hard for a newcomer. Although it was too hard for a newcomer. As in like Ludwig can't do it. Like I think it was meant to be like more of a variety streamer thing, but like any variety streamer that's gonna try that isn't gonna do, like was not going to sit there and do that. No. I mean I was down, but that's because I'm not like I'm like a challenge variety streamer. Maybe I play more harder is yeah. Well, I'm just also younger than a lot of the like variety streamers that are gonna like want to do something like that. You know what I mean? I bet Simple Flips would have really liked it though. I think it's just hard enough that he would want to do it. I hate that click because I cannot do it. I hate that I'm not proficient in. That which I'm not proficient in. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's the title. And that's what I'm apologizing for.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, dude. That's what I'm sorry about, apparently. That's what I'm sorry about. What was that? I've never done like that in my entire... It's always the stuff... Thank God that happened, actually, because I would have done that from the beginning and just been like, alright, well, I quit GD. Thanks, guys, for an amazing career, but I'm done with it. We don't need it. Isn't it crazy? It is pretty crazy. Did it switch from the Sayo? No, I still use the Sayo. This wave's like messed up to have this deep in the level, dude. But it's not as bad as the other. This whole end, dude. How is this level like? This level's underrated. On everything, dude. On everything, this level's underrated. It can't not be. I just don't believe it. There's no way this is where it's supposed to be. I can't wrap my head around it. No, it's like 103 or something. It's at least harder than Zodiac. At least. Come on. Although it's probably not underrated, because I always think levels are completely fine or overrated, and then they're underrated, so it's probably the opposite this time. It's only like 20 spots below Zodiac? Yeah, I know. Which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. At that difficulty range, that's barely like any distance, realistically, but like, fuck, it's harder, it's harder! Feels weirdly difficult. Oh my god. Place where it rained. You get you a Zodiac's the best U level ever made. Well, it's harder than Kino's. Because they're kind of pretty close. But that's hard to judge. But dude, it's so hard. There's levels I've played off stream that are like 60 spots higher than this that I've gotten faster progress on than this. Like, I can't do it! Oh, dude! Real thing time. I'm ready. Why do I hate you? I don't hate you. Do I? Maybe I do. I need to look within, dude. I looked within. There's nothing in there. There's no internal monologue. Result inconclusive. Yeah, it's like a chest but empty. Like in the Legend of Zelda. I wish I could play Legend of Zelda games, but I'm not allowed right now. I just can't. Imagine if they found out that I was playing a Legend of Zelda game. Honestly, it gives me the quivers even to think about it. Banned from Zelda. You can call me whatever you want, I just might not respond to you under that name. But I'm not gonna stop you. Live the life you want to live for the most part. Although, I don't know why people run those, like, 200-mile-long marathons, though. If we're talking about living your life. It just looks like they almost kill themselves to see if they could do it. Every time I watch one of those videos. I watched a video from a guy who ran, like, 240 miles in Utah, and he ran for 36 hours and then gave himself a 45-minute nap. Dude. If I run for 36 hours and get in bed for 45 minutes, I'm not getting out of bed. There's no universe, there's no force that could ever convince me that what I need to do next is get out of bed and do that again. It's not built like that, dude. I don't have it. But the Utah is beautiful, I will say. At least from that video. Pretty stunning. It's pretty stunning. I really do want to get out to the west and see some of the stuff out there, because it really does look just spectacular. What emoji was scary to him? If you don't mind me asking. Utah's amazing unless you know what goes on? What does that mean? Oh, so my hand's fine now, by the way. But I still have, like, tennis elbow, so I'm not actually that long. Not actually tennis elbow, just, like, you know, how it would feel. I think I just literally didn't sleep enough and caused myself random pains. But it doesn't, like, hurt. It's just, like, the skin is kind of tender around the elbow. Or, like, you know what I mean. But it's not, like, painful. But I would really like to go to Utah and other places out there. I don't want to go to Gerudo anywhere in real life. I don't want it. How does one freak out on weed? I've seen it all the time. What do you mean? It's pretty common on weed. They get in their heads and they get all anxious about it. I think a lot of people don't realize that weed is kind of psychoactive. Like, it's not a psychedelic, but THC is psychoactive. You kind of have to treat it with some respect if you're doing a high THC thing. At least I would. But you're not gonna like it. It's gonna freak you out, maybe. Like, in my opinion, setting matters. Like, you can't just, like, I got 2 hours of sleep, and last time I ate was 9 hours ago. Let's get baked. Like, you're gonna find out, dude. In my opinion. You have to take care of yourself if you want it to be, like, fun every time. Like, I've never had a bad experience. Well, that's a lie, but not because of that. Every time I've had a bad experience, it's because of some
crap that was already happening. Or going to happen. I should say. And it's almost always just acid reflux. Sometimes when I eat foods, I don't get acid reflux until like 3 to 4 hours later. So sometimes like when I want to get high, I just literally don't know if it's gonna happen or not. If it's gonna be an issue. And sometimes I just get unlucky and it's just like, fuck my life. Also, I don't know why I would get acid reflux 3 to 4 hours after eating. Don't ask. I don't have an answer for you. No one has an answer for me. Have I ever greened out? No. I've gotten really high, but if I didn't green out on 1,000 milligrams, I would never have greened out, I don't think. At least not like that. Not the way that you would describe it. It depends on like your definition of greened out, I guess. Because one time, I took a rip from something where there was no water at the bottom. And it was so painful that I threw up like 15 times. And that was pretty bad. But I wouldn't call it greening out, because it's not like it was the weed's fault. It was because I smoked it with no water, and I'm already really sensitive to that. So it just went to shit. Other than that, I don't know. The only other time that I've ever had issues is when I physically couldn't hear out of my ears. Because I was already that congested, and the problem is, weed, in my opinion, in my experience, weed can definitely be I don't want to say diuretic, but it can cause me to dry out a little bit. You ever get like dry mouth or whatever? If I'm already congested, but sometimes I don't know that I'm congested. Like just a little bit will push me over the edge, and then I can't hear out of my ears anymore, and it causes a really bad pressure headache. That's just like. But I wouldn't call it greening out. It's just like, I can't do it anymore. I just have to chillax. But it has gotten better now that I'm on better medication. Like, I don't usually have that happen to me. Although, my ears still clog up. That's why I have tinnitus. I don't have tinnitus because of hearing loss. Not that I know of. At least I haven't missed a point on a hearing test that I've taken. So I guess that could be happening. My hearing was just really good to begin with. But I think it's just more likely that the pressure on my ears is causing it. And sometimes if I'm not careful. But it's harder to, like, it's not like a set and setting thing. Unfortunately, sometimes I just don't know if I'm gonna have a flare-up. But it's not common enough that I would, like, never do it again. Like, it's like 1 out of, like, 10 times. And even then, it's not, like, bad. It's just like, oh, failure. If that makes any sense. Oops, I hit the spike.
No, I don't do Zins. I don't do tobacco. I don't do nicotine. I'm not about it.
I'm not about it. I got too many health issues for any of that bullshit anyway. Come on now. But yeah, so I guess you could say I've greened out, but I don't like panic. So it doesn't really feel like how people would define greening out. I'm just like, well, I gotta lock in here. Have I blued out before? Pretty close, yeah. There were many drugs I could have tried in the school bathroom, but I didn't because, well, there's a few reasons. First of all, I don't trust the guy in the school bathroom. Second of all, that's not the setting or place to do anything, in my opinion. Okay, here's my problem, okay, with that. I don't actually care if people do drugs necessarily, okay? It's that they were so annoying about it, and they caused so many issues. Like, in class, you know what I mean, with other people like break out into fights over shit. Like, that's that's where I draw the, like, that's where I'm like, we should not be doing this. I don't really care what people decide to do. As long as it's not like you know what I mean? Like, that was my problem with it. And then they would brag about it. Like, we're gonna do it again. Like, dude, you're causing so many issues, dude. No. If you have to inject it, don't do whatever it is you're doing. Drug lesson #1 most important of all. Literally #1. Probably. What about estrogen? Well, that's not a drug. I mean, I've gotten like allergy shots before, which are kind of like that in like how they do it. Although, I'm trying to think, is that still the best way? Like, I don't know. There's been a lot of research recently on like epidermal stuff. But I don't know if that's gotten around to allergies. But we know epidermal medication can be really powerful now. A lot of like pain medication patches, like fentanyl patches, have been used recently because they're very long lasting and very potent. So I don't know if we've actually gotten around to using that for other stuff like allergies. If we're doing epidermal stuff for that. But I don't know. Not much about it. I'm definitely not anti-vax. I got many vaccines in me. So if they're bad, too bad for me, I guess. But it's not even like I wasn't curious. Like, I did a bunch of research and just came to the conclusion that they were totally fine, no matter what, pretty much. Like, I guess there were slight potential complications, but not even really things you could link to the actual thing themselves, usually. Or if they are such a small risk that it's just not even, like, worth it. Like, it's always going to be worth it to get the vaccine over it. But I did do my research, because there was a lot of people talking about it. I just wanted to make sure where I stood on it. But, yeah. I stand on the matter that it's totally fine. And vaccines are probably one of the best things we've ever invented, ever, as a species. Like, ever. They're actually crazy. We can all agree, all of us. The problem with the internet is it's so much more, you have to be so much more rigorous to figure out what's actually true and not true on the internet, because you can find something that supports literally any view that you come up with. It will exist. Probably now even harder, because everything's like AI generated. Like AI generated articles agreeing with you, no matter what, right? And a lot of the people that fell into that like anti-vax trap are just too stupid to discern what's real and what's fake there. They find something they agree with, and that's it. Evan is amazing. Thank you for the 100 bits. So I think the cure for cancer was made, but hidden to make more money. That's like the biggest question to some people in that like line of work. It's like the ultimate question of, is there stuff they're hiding from us for like benefit? And here's the problem with that is not everywhere is America. You know what I mean? Like, while I agree that there are definitely things that people are going to do in the medical industry to make more money, I have a feeling that if there was a cure for something like that, we would hear about it from other countries because like not everywhere does what we're doing to this. But there is definitely a vested interest in lots of groups of people to keep us sick because it makes money for a lot of people because it's the way that it is. Blah, blah, blah. There's no doubt about that. I'm not going to argue even for 1 second about that. I've been to my doctor so many times, and not once has like nutrition ever been brought up in my entire life. I have extensively studied nutrition, of course, but that's not what they do. So many people that pay so much money for medical stuff could be fixed by diet and exercise, like 100%. Granted, not everyone. I can't. I'll tell you that right now. Whatever the fuck is wrong with me cannot be fixed by diet and exercise. Mega Man, thank you for the 100 bits. Honeybee Venom? Why? In general, the body's pretty good at healing itself. For a lot of things. And a lot of people just aren't giving it the chance to do that. No, not everyone can. I mean, I'm not... A lot of people are... Okay, a lot of people think in extremes, right? Because people are extreme people. That's how humanity works, right? There is a middle ground between everyone can be fixed by diet and exercise, which is like the most annoying viewpoint to have, and everyone needs medical, blah, 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 blah. There are so many people that I've talked to that genuinely think that every single problem you have can be fixed by like diet and exercise and like bullshit, like supplements that you can get online and stuff like that. I met people like this, and it's just not, the science does not support this at all. But I would say in general, a lot of issues, like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, abnormal heartbeat, stuff like that, are stuff that would most likely be an issue with diet and exercise, for the most part. Even stuff like mental health issues can often be attributed to diet and exercise. If you're not eating right, if you're not working your body correctly, you will run into mental health issues, 100%. I'm just now coming out of the phase where I hate everything. I don't hate everything anymore, but when you don't get sleep, dude, fucking Christ. I wanted to punch a hole through every single surface I saw for like 5 days, bro. Because I was sleeping like 3 days a week. That causes issues. Like, insomniacs definitely have a lot of mental health issues because they're not sleeping right. If you're not eating right, you're gonna run into very similar issues. Easier for me to play on or off stream. It's easier to play off stream, but I don't like it that much to play off stream because I get bored. I prefer to talk to someone while doing this, and I've always done that. Even before I was a content creator, you know, the gang was a thing because we'd call every day playing the game because I didn't want to play it by myself. It was boring. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not... We just formed groups so we could continue playing the game without being alone doing it. And then our friendship, like, formed from that, initially, you know what I mean? Like, initially, we weren't even, like, friends. We were just, like, in the same place at the same time, so we might as well talk, and then it got better. I think people think of me as being a better player than I was. I was never a good player, dude. Ever. Kingdoms took me, like, more attention than anyone's ever taken on a top one ever, except for, like, Knobboy playing Bloodlust. At that, up until that point in time. There was just less people fucking doing it. No. Okay, I won't argue this. My raw skill was probably within, like, the top 5, okay? But it doesn't matter if you can't beat the levels that you're trying to beat. Yeah, but both took me forever, dude. Okay. If I got medicated for my ADHD, sure, maybe. But that's not what I did, so I can't. Evidence made me for the 100 bits. That doesn't make any sense. Nonsense message. Yeah, I didn't realize he was like 18 when I beat her to something. And it took me like a million attempts, dude. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not bad. I was just never, like, one of them. And Sand Sailor, that was my hardest accomplishment in the game, probably, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Sand Sailor, man. What is that level? How do you make a level like that, dude? I just don't even get it. It's like a crime against all that I know. I think it's amazing with someone with my like state can even play this game really at all. But I was never one of the best. With how much I was playing and how frequently, if I was instantly teleported into the mind and body of another top player, well, I guess of course, but you know what I mean. Like if I didn't have what I have, then I would probably kick ass, realistically. Back then, but I wasn't, so it's like pointless to talk about it. If my eyes worked and I didn't have motivation issues and this and this and this and this, of course I'd be good. But you can adapt to do a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think you could do normally, really. You shouldn't limit yourself just because you can't do something in theory. Because that's just a bad way to go. But yeah, beating Kinos was an against all odds thing, not like a, oh, this was guaranteed to happen from the start sort of thing. It's like the same reason like HBox popped off in a major recently because he didn't know if he could do it anymore. Like, it's one of those situations where it's like, was it even possible? I guess it's possible. Like, it wasn't like a guarantee at any given point in time. HBox does just do that. HBox is probably one of my favorite, like, video game players of all time, dude. I fucking love HBox. I don't know how he can even make his face look like that when he's popping off, too. Like, it's actually insane. It looks like not even real life. Like, how do you express an emotion that deeply? It's crazy. I just don't know, man.
Let's go. That was a good one. Where was that even from, dude?
Oh, it's not gonna tell me that sort of thing. Here. Unsatisfied. That's a title ad. Everyone agrees it's a title ad, whatever the hell that's from. Oh my god, my hand feels so much better. Oh my god. Thank god for that. I don't feel like playing from here. Fuck this shit. Here we go. Was it like 35 to 100? I don't know. I don't know where that starts. That's cool though. When I used to joke and laugh. Yeah, now I'm old and I got serious. My hand is perfect still, but it's so much better, dude. Yesterday was just a mess. Like, I just couldn't control it at all. I think it's because I fell asleep on the couch watching, like virtual Trackmania videos for 2 hours, and I was in a weird, like, I put my hand in a weird position or something. like 3-4 days ago. Wouldn't even be surprised if that was exactly what happened. Virtual's like the easiest YouTuber to fall asleep to of all time because his audio like remains consistent the entire time. Like there's no spike that's gonna get you.
That again? I don't even know what that means. I guess I'm just clicking too early.
But it like feels really awkward. If I could just get past this part like more consistently, I'd have a good chance of beating this like very soon. But this part is just like not real, so. It was actually 35 to 100. Wow. I didn't know you can move like that. Step to hell, fluke incoming. I wish, dude. I don't know how flukeable this level really is, honestly. How many you want? You don't want a crazy fluke? Why does no one want me to fluke this? Oh, that would mean dying. Oh. Okay. I see.
What? What the fuck? I never died like that in my entire life. What was that?
What does that even mean? What even was that? Hello? What does that mean? I've literally never run. What the fuck? What? You got me, I guess. I don't know what that is. Musty Sponge, thank you for the sub. I still don't even know like really how to avoid that. I guess just click a little bit like don't buffer it immediately. But then I don't like that. Dude, that's one of those timings you just wish you never found out about, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? And then Nathan's like, I'm Nathan. Is that what I'm like?
Can I just get past the middle part? Because it clearly looks like I have something going if I make it past the middle part, but I need to actually do it, and then...
Yeah, just don't overthink it. That's like the worst thing I can do is overthink it. But if I die there, then I'm going to be like, oh, I should have overthought it. So it's kind of just a losing situation. You know what? I'm going to delete my Twitch channel. Yeah, this is it, bro. It's my last stream. I'm done with this. And it's all your fault, mostly. Like 95%. I'm the other 5. I'll take responsibility where it's due, for the most part. I'm not perfect. Like, remember that one time? That was ridiculous. Like, I deserve to delete my channel over that.
can't, like, I just can't beat this level, I guess, because of how, like, impossible this part is. If I just couldn't... Oh, this level's so much more difficult, dude, than it looks. Well, I don't know if that's true. Or if I'm just, like, bad at this part specifically. But being bad at this part is making this experience so much harder than it needs to be, I think. But it's so weird how I'm bad at this part. Like, it doesn't feel real. It's just, like, not happening. Generating death. How to beat Future Funko on 1.5. Well, Zoink beat on a 2x speed, which makes no sense. So, there's that. Literally makes no... I don't know how a human... I guess you just get really good at alternating, and there's, like, a way to do it from there. Dude, that's crazy. I seriously think one of the best things I've ever done as a player in this entire game was beating Delta Interface on 1.2x speed in like 5 attempts or something. That's crazy for me, for my standards. That was absolutely fucking bananas. I still cannot believe I did that. That's so stupid. I just wasn't even thinking about that, dude. I was ready to. Like, I was actually gonna lock in to do it, dude. I think. Well, actually, I don't know. That part is so hard. The next part. I was ready, though. I was actually ready, dude. I was like... I was feeling the juices. I survived the jump, so I was like, we're in. I'm doing it right now. But... I don't know, the way I died was just like, I guess I kind of something like that coming, honestly. I don't think I was gonna die to like any like the skill-based, like you click this now jumps. I just like got confused where I was in the shit. If that makes sense. Oops. We're getting there. We're getting there. That sucks though. I passed this part, I kind of wanted to just do it, but... Or at least get to the other hard part. It's just really weird. That part is so awkward. I can get back, I think, actually. I think I can get back. I said it was gonna be harder to see it, but I don't want to! Can I not anymore? Did I say, was it like a promise that I said I was gonna beat it? Because I don't want to. Eventually it could be any day, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be a really far away day. Every time I watch my friends play it, it just looks so miserable. I just want no part in it. Feels like I can, like, imagine myself getting mad at it. Oops. When does it go? When I get to the past the one. That's not helpful. You know what, Nathan? I tried to like sing out where it was. It's not gonna help anybody. I don't remember the percentages anymore. Past the part where it's like, fuck, all these parts look the same. I'll actually physically show you. Hold on. I have to, if I get past this part right here, it's a serious run. I've only made it past it twice. But I think I'm going to pass it again today, at least a few times, I think. I'm feeling like I can anyway. But it's a hard part. Because of stuff like that. If I get here, you can say go. Oh, that's fine if you have a little pitter-patter before that. It's fine. I'm not going to hate on you. That's what I thought was going to happen from the start. I don't know why it did it. I don't know why I passed those jumps. Like, really, though. I must have slept decently today because I feel better at the level than the day before it, which has not happened yet. So that's good, at least. I've just been going to bed like really early and that's been working instead of trying to like sleep in later because the tinnitus is just not fun to deal with. Fuck tinnitus. You're at the dentist whenever you blood loss? You put 9 kmb in this today? That's a really bad idea, dude. I don't know about all that. It'd be nice, but I think, honestly, the chance of me beating this today, probably like 30%. It's probably going to be 30% every consecutive day starting now, I think. And I think it will take somewhere between 1 to 3 more days to beat this, but it could take longer. A 30% does not have to get hit in 3 days like that. It's not like it adds up. I can see this taking as long as a week, honestly. But I'm hoping not. I feel like I'm just too consistent at the stuff before the hard part to not get lucky a few times, enough times. And if I get any sort of like consistency at the actually hard part, then it's kind of just over, like realistically. And then it becomes a matter of odds, and the chances are like 1 in 2. So it's like, you know. You know. Okay. I've learned my lesson from that attempt. Do not do that too early or that happens to you. Not what you want. Oh, that just is frustrating. Because it's like I'm like a free pass to the hard part. Not what I wanted. I should have rebeat this for like I should have beat this for Christmas, like the 12 days of Christmas. Because it's like cold. I'll beat Subterminal Point, don't worry about it. Not even as a joke, I want to say that level's so bad. I mean, seriously, have you ever played Subterminal Point? I can't even believe it's real. I barely clipped that on the way down. I hate that wave, dude. I just can't see where I'm at, ever. It just feels like I'm guessing the whole time. Or like I'm not even relying on like visual cues. I'm just like, I know I have to hold for a certain amount of time to do it. I mean, I guess I should actually sit there and practice it for a little bit, but I just like don't know. Like, honestly. It's weird though. Like you would think you would think that it would be like an easy, like, I just look at this and then I do it sort of thing, but it's really not. Like, it's actually just genuinely not. Like, it's like it's so weird. It's like, why is it not straightforward, even though it looks so straightforward? I don't think my Stream Elements link is active. I should really fix that at some point. Consider subscribing if you would like to support me. Consider gifting me 32 subs. I actually cannot believe the click I died on, dude. Fucking... It's like the most me thing of all time, dude. Of course I die like that. How many attempts I could be keynotes in now? Probably like 4K? No, not even that many. I have like 4K on this, coming back to it. And this is harder in my opinion, so... And I like no keynotes, so probably like 2K. Dude, my attempts count on this is probably not going up very fast because it's mostly just this. In which attempts are not being formed very fast, obviously. Why did they make it so that saw is something you can die to when you go through the clip? Like, I'm not looking at that saw, dude. It's so stupid. I genuinely don't understand why that's a thing. Again, it feels like that wave is like reliant on things that are not visible factors. That is kind of a person-human complaint. Dude, I cannot watch his videos, bro. Like, we get it. Shut up. Bro, like, I get it, but, like, fuck. There's always something with that guy. I feel like my complaint there is valid enough, though. It's kind of annoying that there's, like, a saw like that, but it is avoidable. It's not the worst thing in the world. I do not like that wave. It just feels like I'm gambling. But I've come up with tools to make it work. I don't think Person was like a bad guy at all, though. I think he's just kind of annoying with that sort of stuff. But like, we're all a little bit annoying in life. There's things about me that are annoying to you guys. No one's perfect. You're the guy who does things. Thank you for the 2 or 3, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, the thing is, most of his complaints like aren't like I think they're a bit over the top with how big of a deal he makes them, but they're usually things that are true for the most part.
I mean, I'll accept criticism for Kinos, but we didn't know anything. Like, we just don't, we didn't have hitbox shower, especially when the level got made in like 2017, 2018. It's old 2.1. But like, I'm still to blame for a lot of the stuff in there. But also going to be a really hard thing for me to spot a lot of those things. We didn't have the ways to spot them. It's just like, oh, I guess I'm not dying if I do that. That must be the way forward here. If that makes any sense. But I could have done a better job, but I wasn't even really thinking about stuff like that. I just wanted it to feel fair, and that's the best I could do for that. Like, everyone always complains about the part at like 50 or whatever, but it's easy, so I don't really care. You won't die there. So who gives a shit? That's too high up. Once Matt plays piano, my friendship will be over. I think he already has and he hates it. He doesn't want to play anymore. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, no one's ever going to die to that spot because you just know where it is. Like, it's like, oh, I guess there's some reason I'm dying to this area, so I'll avoid it. Again, we didn't know about it. No one knew that that's what that was. It was just like, I guess there's some reason I'm dying there. And you just keep on moving. It's one of the things where, like, I would understand if you're getting mad at it if it's like a thing that people die to all the time. But I get really annoyed when people complain about it when it's just not something you would ever hit, ever. I think that's what makes me mad about it. Like, people are just like, oh, it's this because of, like, I guess, but it's not gonna affect you. Like, it's really not. You can be mad about some of the stuff in the wave if you want to, that's fine. But I always got upset about people getting upset about the thing that you literally cannot hit. Unless you're not able to beat Kinos in the first place. And even then, no one brought up that until, like, 3 years later when we had hitbox shower things anyway. See you, Ronnie. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 3 years, dude. If it was so obvious, anyone would have brought it up anytime sooner. It's like, oh, this part's weird. You have to dodge in a weird way. Like, it's just not, it's just weird. It's just different, bro. It's gone, bro. It's a different time. I don't know how to tell you that. Maybe. I didn't know. My biggest regret as a verifier was not finding a way to patch that skip on Deimos for the UFO that literally skips like the hardest 5 clicks of the level and probably made it like literally like 1 to 2 spots easier on the list than it should have been for its time. That's my biggest regret as a verifier, by far. I did that route for nothing because it wasn't possible on 144, so I just didn't know that it was possible on 240, and then No, my opinion on like level critique is that like anyone can complain about any level, but also the creators are allowed to respond in any way that they want to. Like Akunu-kun definitely hates my ass, and that's definitely just like fair play. Like that, I think both things are fine. Like I don't get like personally offended when someone doesn't like Kinos. It's messed up in a lot of weird ways. How old am I? I'm 23. No. My problem with Vit 12 is that the level wasn't shit until he gave it a pop-off, and then pop-off made it shit, and he won't fix it. That's my problem with that. I don't care about anything else. If it was like that the whole time, it'd be different. Ordinary. Special rend. I guarantee Amethyst is like the worst level ever uploaded to the servers, and most of us will never find out that it's true. It definitely is, dude. I was so fucking... Yeah, it's just hitbox swap, dude. Yeah, Vip was like, if you don't like it, don't play it. And it's like, I guess, but like, why are you letting yourself be the loser in this situation? Like, you put a lot of time into this level. I don't know why you're just like okay with it turning into shit and then not doing anything about it. I don't know. Whatever. Sure. To each their own. I don't care. It's not my level. It's just a weird person to... It's just a weird thing to, like, place the blame on the player for that. Like, I guess. I think they shouldn't play it, but... Don't you, like, want to do something about it, or no? Hey, whatever, man. Oops. Stop. No, it's not even that the problem is Amethyst is too hard. It's just stupid. Like, the hitboxes don't look like what it looks like. But you could argue the level was just doomed from the start, and that was not even really, like, Pop-Up's fault. Like, I think it was just kind of made like that anyway. Yeah, I think it was just doomed from the start. Like, it doesn't look like a fun level at all. It's probably not fun. The humans look even worse in that way. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the humans looks like it would be intrinsically bad at all. It's just too hard for that, for how it looks. I think it'd be a really fun, like, top, like, 20 or something, probably. That wave at like 70 is really cool in that level. I like it. Wow, that sucks. The top 5 is the worst we've ever had. Well, it's because I think just Nullscapes and Booba is probably dragging it down by a lot, just because they're not. That wave is good. Every end is... I don't really like every end as a hard level. There's a person on my timeline that's like trying to like brute force their way through nullscapes. Like they're trying to like guess the password on a 4-digit combo or something, and they're just slowly putting in attempts until one of them works. I think they just got to like the 50s and they have like 370,000 attempts or something. Which is like, I guess. It should work eventually, in theory. Although, I don't know. I don't know how much harder the rest of the level is. I don't know anything about it. I think Nullscapes just becomes luck. So it doesn't matter, he decides to play it. Like, honestly, I think it literally just becomes luck. Like, I think the human limit is somewhere below where you have to be to do it, and eventually you're just clicking until it works. Like, it just becomes literal lottery. Like, there's no visual setup for a lot of those jumps, and that's why I'm not, like, good at, like, Shardscapes anyway. Like, you just have to feel it out. You know what I mean? There's no decoration cue, there's no nothing cue. You just have to be able to do the timing, right? And if there's no cue for the timing, then it just becomes like muscle memory. Can you do it? But you can only get so consistent muscle memory wise, and then it's just a matter of luck. So the first person to beat it is just gonna get lucky eventually after putting in a million, trillion, bajillion attempts probably. And it does not look that fun as a result. I don't think that's why I haven't beaten Shardscapes. It does not look that fun to do that. I wouldn't feel like I have much control over what's happening, I don't think. I'm not that good at Robot. Because it's just so, like, feel-based, you know what I mean? I'm not good at stuff like that. I want, like, clear timing setup stuff. Yeah, at some point it was wall bashing for Zoink. You're not better than Zoink. And that goes for any person that's hearing that message, unless you're Zoink yourself. Like, it's not, you're not gonna do anything... It's just wall bashing, which isn't fun, which is why no top player has beaten it. Any player that's sufficiently good enough to have the skill to get to the wall bashing phase of it isn't going to want to put, like, dedicate months to that. Because there's a million better things they can do with their time, which is why no one's beaten it. Oops. I'm dead, I guess. Yeah, anyone can play Shardscapes, really. Because you don't really need to be, like, good at GD even to play it. You know what I mean? Like, the things that comprise you, you just need to be good at, like, you could probably go from nothing to, like, Shardscapes and figure it out eventually. You don't need to know how the ship moves up and down. You don't need to know, like, you don't need to do all this stuff. All you need to do is know how to click the robot and how high to click it, for the most part. I mean, it's really hard, but it's not, like... You need a lot. There's not a lot of prerequisites to do it. You just kind of need to be ready. Dude, I clicked on Toph's stream once, and it was trying to do like the easiest wave in Allegiance I've ever seen at like 0.7 times speed, and he couldn't do it for like 10 minutes. I couldn't even believe it. It was really bad. But I think he's being like Poltergeist, so I know he can do it eventually, in theory. That was not a good showing there. Matt, remember our conversation? That's actually a legendary convo we had. They should frame that dialogue. What the fuck? Yeah. That was a good one. Being Lord Travel.
I have like 97 and 98 and 99 and I beat it. Yes. GG.
I don't even remember what it's like to be bad at this game anymore. It's so long ago that I wasn't like able to just like kind of generally do whatever I wanted. Even in like 2017, I could play whatever level was on the list like semi-comfortably, and it never really stopped that way. So long ago now. The closest I felt like to just genuinely not knowing what the fuck is going on anymore is playing Tidal Wave. Like that's the closest I've gotten to reverting back to a state where I don't know anything. Like it's that much harder than the other stuff. Even Slaughterhouse wasn't that crazy. I just couldn't do it all in a row like that. Except for River. God, it took forever to do River the first time. It's so hard. I don't even understand people do that consistently. I really don't. It's beyond me, dude. Oh my god, what am I doing? Getting complaints in over here.
Tidal Waves.
I'm getting kind of bored playing Zero. I think I'm gonna try to do a run. I don't even know what run I want to do, but I'm bored. I'm dying to being bored. For the most part. It is not a pleasant moment. Let's lock in. Here we go. I knew it as soon as I jumped, dude. It's just like the gap in distance between the two makes it so much harder than the other one. Or I guess the first one's just as hard. That's fair. I don't know. There's not much to do about that. I mean, there is. You do the timing, but you know what I fucking mean. It's just hard. It's just hard. Unfortunate, though. Why did they decide to make that the hardest part? I don't know, actually. It feels like a break part. It feels like there shouldn't be a jump there at all, really. Like, I don't know why any of those 3 jumps are even included, even. Feels like there should just be a nothing there. Yeah, let's do that from the start, bro. Yeah, it feels like this should just be like a slow, like you do nothing here. Like, why are these jumps even here? Like, it's not even synced to anything. Yeah, if Speech the Kid didn't hack the game, I would be living off of livestock as a shepherd up in the Alps. I don't think they have shepherds in the Alps, but I'll be the first one.
Space UK saved the game. Those are just people who got good at the game after Space UK did the whole thing, dude. We would have gone here anyway. It's not like Space UK made Slaughterhouse. Like, someone would have verified it eventually. Doggy was gonna do it at some point. Akron was already in production. These things would have just happened. They just would have happened slower. Without the no clipper. Yeah. I mean, it would have been, like... Slaughterhouse wouldn't have been as hard, and Firework wouldn't have been as hard, because Firework was buffed to match Slaughterhouse, and then Akron wouldn't have been as hard. It just would have... Things would have happened at a slower rate, which would have been good, because then people over the age of 20 would have still been able to beat top levels, but you don't see any of them anymore because of how fast the game accelerated. So of course I'm going to be upset about it, because it shafted my age group, bro. Yeah, there was no Space UK. I don't think anything would have barred people like Matt or Tech to beating the hardest levels at all. Like, I don't think anything would have stopped that. I got off the ride at Tartarus, so I'm still out, but you know what I mean? Stoop, thank you for the sub. Yes, Firework was matched, buffed to be near Slaughterhouse when it was happening. Sorry. I don't remember Matt beating Kyoki. That sounds like something I'd remember. I don't want to play Slaughterhouse. It's not. I could, okay? Like, I could sit down for a few months and beat it. I don't fucking want to. I don't. Like, I don't even think... Deimos is pretty close to Slaughterhouse, right? Like, it's not like I'm going for a level that's that different in difficulty. But I'm not sitting through that pre-drop for however... That's just a waste of my time. That is an actual, complete waste of my time, bro. There's no point to doing that. Except to just wait, like, it's because it's iconic or something. Fuck you, I don't mind. I'm not doing that. Boredom nuke. I would never, dude. I've said this story before, but when me, Tech, and Mitch were eating ribs out at a barbecue place, and they were just telling these like horror stories about Slaughterhouse, dude, I would never go near that fucking thing, man. No. They were talking about that shit like it killed all of them, and all of it, like they were like serious, dude. They were serious. They were like, Nathan, you will never ever, right? Promise me. Yeah, bro, don't worry about it, bro. I'm not gonna go there. Talking about some promise me, bro. I'm not going there. There's like a million other things. If I was gonna play something hard, I would do that. Deimos is hard though, right? Isn't Deimos like 20 and Slaughterhouse is like 15 or something? Like, they're not that far apart. Like 5 spots or something. If Deimos goes good, which it won't, but if it does, then I'll play Fireworks too, I think. Because I wanted to beat that too. But that's only if it goes good, and that's a big if. I'm not that good at the game. That was not apparent with my current progress on this level. I'm still not that. It's like a top 100 and this is like day 7 or something. I will subtract 2 days from the sleep deprivation part of it. Fine. I'll be kind to myself today. But still. My hand's a lot better. I think I slept on a funny when I was watching TV like a few days ago and it fucked it up for a little bit. I think anyway.
But yeah, it's all showing me I'm still pretty washed, all things considered. It's hard, dude. I wanted to go outside today, but I didn't because there was people mowing the lawn and I didn't want to get sick, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to go on a walk this morning. It was nice, but not nice enough to warrant going out in that condition. I'll go on more walks when it gets to like September, October because my allergies are even less than there. Like my eyes still water up for most days or something. Yeah, this is probably gonna get moved up again. Really? I'm scared of that level, dude. Can I even do it? I wonder. We're gonna find out. I don't know. If Aeon can do it, I can do it, is my thinking with it. Right? Surely? We've been pretty close in skill for a few years now. Surely it's possible. I don't think I would ever play AOD, like Zeronium's doing. Because it would just be like Edge of Destiny again. You get stuck at the beginning. It'd be really boring. Fuck, dude.
That is, wow, that's annoying. I don't know why that's so frustrating. I think because I just passed the hard part and then immediately died to it. Like, it's really not that bad.
It's just not what you want to see. But I did pass the hard part again, which is nice. I will take it. You know how it goes.
Is my chat frozen?
I think it might actually be frozen. There's no way someone wouldn't have said anything in the past. Like, can you guys even hear me? Hello? 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 You guys ever see that meme? I guess I wouldn't know because I can't. Okay, what's wrong with my fucking chat? There's no way everyone just collectively decided to stop talking. Why is it doing this? What the fuck? I literally, it won't go. It won't go. Do I have to restart all OBS? Connecting to chat? Am I just fucked? Why do I see a poll? Is that you? How can I see a poll but I can't see the chat room? Oh, hey guys. Now I can see it. Were you guys talking that whole time and I just couldn't see it? Or were you guys actually just like legitimately silent for 2 minutes? That was so weird, dude. I thought the hypothetical actually happened for a second where everyone decided to leave at the exact same time. I was like, I guess there's no one anymore. It's over with. Hello? Hello? But then after like 10 seconds, I was like, okay, there's literally no way.
No, what? There's a spike there? Dude, have you ever seen that in your entire life? What is that? I've never seen a spike there in my entire life. What is that? What the fuck is that? Why is there a spike there? I've never even once seen that in my entire life. Wait, look at this. What the fuck? Why would they... Dude, there's a... I haven't seen a spike there, dude. How do I hide the menu? I never saw this spike. You can't see it. It's entirely invisible unless you hit it. It's completely black in the background. What the fuck? I've never seen that in my entire life. What is that? It's entirely invisible. Oh, I guess it flashes like a little bit before it. What the fuck is that? I've never seen that. This ending part is gonna get me, dude. If not for something like that, I just... Wow. Never once ran into that. Yeah, I'm gonna get nuance from the start here. And that's where they put it. Any new best? Yeah, I got like 73, I think. Ooh, exactly on the money. What do we think about the number 73? Mid, because it's one of those like everyone guesses at numbers. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be ordinary. No, Dennis. No. I thought about it when I was playing from there, but no. I don't have time for that. Dude, how do you fix a squeaky chair? Tell me. Every time I play Braid, it's like I'm at low HP or something. What's the most annoying low HP sound? My brain instantly jumps to Super Paper Mario. It's so annoying. Pokemon's pretty bad. And it's like, you can't avoid it, because it happens like pretty consistently and frequently. So it's like... I just think we shouldn't do low health noises in games. Like, I know, I get it. We don't need to make a noise about it. I see. I can hear the Super Mario Wonder in my head. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, like relax, dude. It's not that serious. Like I know what I'm doing. Like so we don't need it. Yeah, like it's so loud and obnoxious, dude. It's gonna make me die more than whatever the actual enemy is, bro. I just thought about it because I'm playing Mario Galaxy, and literally every time I get to 1 HP, it's straight to action. I'm finding a coin as soon as possible to make it stop. Which I guess is the point of it, but like, fuck, it's annoying. Like, I don't. Dude, it's so funny, because I remember World S, like, as a kid, taking me, like, months or whatever, but, like, literally, it took me, like, maybe, like, 45 minutes. I don't think I died. There's nothing to die to, because I'm 23 years old. Also, not that useful for Japanese, because no one says anything. Because it's just, like, extra bonus level stuff. I'm not going to do the green stars, dude, because why would I? There's no, like, text to read doing the green stars. There's no point in doing that. I'm just gonna move on to the next game now. I do not care enough to do all the green stars. Oops. How many attempts am I in? You can look. I think I'm like 4K. 4.3. Good or bad? For progress, I'll say it's decent, but... Because it's every attempt just goes on 5,000 years because you don't like die at the beginning very much except like this. I got a coin at a created level. I don't know, probably like saving like an 8-star or something. I don't know. I'm like playing, like I've played the GD Champion things occasionally, but I don't like that you only get 15 minutes for the extremes at all. I'd rather be a lot longer than that. I'd rather 30 minutes for the extremes, low-key. I'm not like, because like you don't even play like the extremes like in an attempt to beat it. You just like figure out like arbitrarily how far you want to make it, and then learn from there and see if you can do it. And it's not that like fun or interesting. I mean, I guess it's fine, but it's not like 15 minutes is not enough for extremes. Like, it still feels like there's a big element of luck to it. There's no way Eon's in the queue, bro. There's just no way. What would even happen? They gotta like limit it to like a few minutes or something. I'm sure they do. Look, if it's 30 minutes, and we all get Eon, I'm just going to lobby, dude. Like, I know you're not supposed to, like, leave mid-match, but I'm not, we're all gonna tie. I'm not sitting there and doing that. Oh, would you go into overtime? And then until you beat it? Like, I'm not doing that. No interest. What? I never died there in my entire life, dude. I didn't even know you could die there. Fuck. I hate playing levels from beginning, dude. Like, I didn't even think about that. Like, I've never once thought about that in my entire life. And yet, that's how I die. Fuck, man. I'm just not good at this game. Like, because I'm just not able to, like, identify all the nuances you need. It wasn't even like I died to nerves or, like, skill or anything. I just didn't think about that. Toby, you never thought about that type-ass depth, bro. Like, I'm not fucking... Ugh. Well, it is my fault somewhat. Like, I'm just not thinking about all the nuances I need to think about. That's frustrating. I'm not happy. I've never died to skill either. Yeah. It's always someone else's fault. Man, fuck. That's so annoying, dude. I should have beaten the level, realistically. I was ready to do it. I wasn't gonna die to nerves or anything, but... I've never thought about that in my entire fucking life, dude! I've literally never thought about that, bro. Fuck. Whatever. Whatever, man. Like, actually, so dumb. Like, oh, that spike's... I didn't even think that spike was, like, real, dude. You could click that so early to die there. But I've, like, never died there doing a run or anything. Oh, Man. What do I mean realistically? Like, what do you mean? Realistically feels like a pretty self-defining word. As in, I didn't see myself dying anywhere else because I was like locked in and ready to go, and I just wasn't thinking about that collect site either. I mean, I won't die there again, so it's fine, I guess. That's just what you get with long levels, I guess. Wait, how old are you cube scaled? My under 13 radar is going off. I don't think you're allowed to be here. Oh, why can't I defeat this guy, bro? Why do I need to know? Come on, bro. Come on. You have to have a better answer than that, bro. What do you mean, why do you have to know? You can't, you wouldn't just say, like, 16 or something? You wouldn't just say? Bro. I didn't. I got 88. No, I'm lying. I didn't do this. I'm lying. Why do I need to know, bro? If you can't tell me why you didn't pull me over, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna lie. I don't talk to cops. Oh, that leaves me with a sour taste in my mouth because I was like ready to just fluke the whole fucking thing for the most. I mean, that's not the whole thing, but you know what I mean. Like I was in position. But it's fine. It's all good. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a hassle to get back there, really. Maybe just a few days or something. Few days on the grindstone. If that, honestly. Like, I could just get lucky and get back there. I don't think there's any, like, reason I can't. Yeah, if you can get past the break part, and if I get past those, like, cue timings, I mean, the ball timings. Which I fluked somehow, and I was like, well, I'm the best. But then I still died. I wish I was like a better player. I don't know why I can't, like, I don't know why I didn't think about that, you know what I mean? I just feel like when I get far on something like that, I just get so laser focused on the stuff I'm worried about. Like, when I was thinking about what I had to do in the UFO, I wasn't even thinking about that click. I was thinking about the click into it and then the 2 clicks in the mini wave, like, in the mini UFO. That's the only click I wasn't thinking about is the one I died to, because I've never run into it as an issue. It's hard to just know what to think about, I guess, sometimes. If you're over 22, you're my goat. But I don't think there's many. We have Matt is like over like, I think 28 now. Matt, how old are you now? 28, 29? 79? Okay. Yeah, do not joke about your age being under 13. They will get you. We're trying to protect you here. Do not. That's like literally. You could post like leaked CIA documents and probably would be in a better standing than if you joked about being under 13. Like you do not. You will find out, dude. I'm not impressed by Matt, but only because I know he's cheating for the most part. Yeah, I know multiple people that have lost their accounts.
There's a friend of mine named Xerix. Well, friend is kind of a... he's more like someone I would meet on the sidewalk. If that. Your age is a multiple of pi? I guess it is some multiple, like all of our ages are some multiple of pi. That's also a what is the term? A rational number. Does that work like that? Like you can have two irrational numbers that multiply to be a rational number? If they're like, yeah, you can, because it's just like a, like you get a fractions that are irrational and then you multiply them together to make a rational number. So you can absolutely do that. It's Kaloob, thank you for the raid. How you doing? I had to like think about it really hard for a second. I don't know why it's so hard for me to like do anything math related in my head when I'm sure I turn into like an algebra 1 student thinking about this sort of shit. Yeah. I'm new. Very close. Yeah, I can beat this. I can beat this any time now. Oops. Wait, no one answered me. How do you make a chair stop squeaking? Do I need like WD-40? Because it's so annoying. Whenever I play bridge. So annoying. It makes me whenever like some X% more mad than I would be if I didn't have it. Mute button? ReZero is so good. I haven't watched season 3 yet. Season 3's better. Well, when I watched it initially, I thought season 1 was absolute trash, and then season 2 is pretty good. I remember. Maybe my analysis will be different on a rewatch. I fucking hated the first season. I almost didn't watch the second one, but the second one was actually pretty good. I don't know what about the season I didn't like. It just felt like we were looping the same thing over and over and over again in season 1. Like the same thing, kind of thing. Like where like season 2 felt like we were going somewhere. I don't mind when things are slow paced, but it felt like it wanted to be fast paced, but it wasn't. Does that make sense? It felt like it kept like season 1 just kept like lagging back the whole time, bro. Like it would get somewhere in the Chromodynamics. Dude, I forgot about Groundhog Day. Did that happen this year? Like, was it like, did he come out so we had more winter or something? Because I don't remember the winter lasting very long. So I don't think he did. I remember winter wrapping up pretty fucking fast this year. I'd kill for a long winter, honestly. I love winter. Not biased. No bias, no bias. Even if I didn't have a grass allergy, I think I prefer winter. There's no heat. I hate the heat. If you like something where fuck off, delete your account. Never in my life has it been seen. What does that mean? Wait, that rhymed? What the fuck was that? I've never seen whatever that was. What? What does that mean? What? How did I hit that? How did I hit that? I'm like literally clicking it as soon as I can. How did I hit that? What? Dude, I'm just hitting shit now. How did I hit that, dude? What even happened? What the fuck is that? I never hit that. I got nuance checked, I guess. I'm just getting nuance checked this whole day. I'm barely dying any skill-related stuff today. At least not like far. Ugh. I don't know why that happened. I can't even recreate it. I literally cannot even recreate it. I don't know. I'm just dead, I guess. Maybe if I click later, maybe. But I don't. I'm trying to figure out how that even works. Oh, maybe actually. No, what the fuck? How did I do that? What? I literally went on the click before the orb too late. Maybe. But then that happened if you try to like. I feel like there's only one way to do that. Must have been literally the latest jump possible to not die or something. I don't even know. What was that, man? Alright, I guess. Didn't see that one coming. In all those attempts, I was not able to recreate what I did a single time. It's cool, I like it, it's cool. I don't even know how it's possible. 4. That's where this place. Strawberry Jam is really cool. I like it. It's really fun casually. It's 4 on the list. Oh, so don't worry about being off topic here. There's no topic. You can say whatever you want whenever you want to say it. I'm not gonna be like that. Well, that was out of left field. Don't worry about that. I'm not that guy. New topic. No. I don't want to talk about Solar Express, bro. You're gonna give me flashbacks. I will probably come back to finish that at some point, just so I can finish all this. Man, oh my god, I hate it. It will suck. Why is this ending so fucked up? I'm gonna definitely die here, bro. Like, there's something. I'm not familiar with Free Running. We watched all the way to like the third to last episode and didn't finish it. Also, there's no Japanese subtitles on Netflix for some reason. Because, I don't know, fuck my life. All the other ones have it, but I guess not Free Running. I don't know anything about chess. Well, now I wouldn't even remember. We have to rewatch the whole thing. I don't even know where we're at or what's happening anymore. It's been like a year and a half or something. It's crazy. Dude, it feels like I'll never get good at Japanese, even though I know I will. You just can't even think about that sort of thing. You just have to keep doing it until it works. You literally just can't even think about it. It's one of those things you'll like look back at and then you'll be like, wait, I'm better than I was then. You literally cannot think about what you're doing.
That's a way to die. I've known about it many times. I'm sure of it. It's a known way, I guess.
Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. The gameplay loop of this is, I don't know, kind of boring, man. It's kind of boring, man. It's not that bad, though. It's getting better as it gets better. But it's like the only thing stopping me from getting to 50 every time is like trying, and I don't feel like trying every time, so it's like kind of frustrating. And like I wish there was some like difficulty in there, and then the other parts were a little bit easier to get there. But I mean, it kind of fits the song for that part to be hard. So it's fine. Like if I want to lock in right now, I could just get back to where I was. 100%. Okay, never mind. Well, I don't know if I was not locked. Never mind. So it was very green in some parts. I don't really think your color sensors work. Sorry. Yeah, intermediate is kind of boring if you're already good enough to play like advanced. Put a screen in you put a filter that makes it very red. Dude, you know what also helps my gameplay right now? I cleaned off my OLED monitor this morning, which is really nice, actually. It looks a lot cleaner. Okay. I do really like OLED. I think people like overestimate how often I get like people say you're the meme guy. No one's ever said that to me in real life. I don't think. People will say like you're the GD guy, but no one has ever said like, dude, you remember the meme? Like no one has ever done this to me in real life. I was just like, yo, you play GD, right? Like it's usually how it goes. I was like, yeah, I play GD. I was like, yo, that's sick. I don't think I've ever been. I don't know if it's ever happened that someone's been like, you're the meme guy. I guess because that's kind of like a weird thing to say. How many times have I been recognized? Like 100 probably in total. Over the course of 5 years. Sounds like a lot, but think about it. Think about it. 5 years. That's like 20 a year. And it's like about one or two a month, so there you go. Nathan's Formula. No, I've never had paparazzi. I'm not that guy. Yeah, now people just mostly talk about how they miss like the old days of my channel, which is true, I suppose. I was uploading a lot more. And so I have no complaints. I was more active then. But that being said, I still think my best GD video is probably Edge of Destiny, honestly. I think people would agree, too. It has like 700,000 views or something, so it's not like people are really disagreeing with it. Maybe we can make a cool one for Deimos too. Who knows? I hope Deimos doesn't take me longer than like 3-4 months. But like, I don't know. You see, I'm not that good at this game anymore. I don't think I can do anything to make it do it. Spelling bee. Surely it's fine, dude. I'm not that bad at GD, right? It's fine. Rejoice and cry. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna actually go to play it. Like, we're not gonna know. I can do all the prep I want, but we're not gonna know until I actually play it what's gonna happen when I play it. I just don't want to be underprepared, man. I don't know if I'm that afraid of the waves, though. Except maybe for the one at the second drop. There's the saw again. I hate that saw so much. Did I get far as soon as you were asking a question? I've been you. I've been you many times, actually. Am I gonna upload Frostbeard? That was your question? Yes, I'll upload Frostbeard. At least I looked. I did look. I will be uploading this as a video and hopefully if I can beat it, which it looks like I can. Now it's just a question of how long that will take to happen. Good morning. It's weird that I'm alive in the morning. But it won't be weird soon. And then it'll be normal, and then I'll... There it goes. You know. I'm dead. My final artist will be number 1 on the list! That's right, I'm gonna beat Amethyst! Who's excited for my next adventure? Oh my god! And then I'll break down in tears like, what the fuck? I've always wanted to beat a level based off of this element. Thank you so much for your support. I don't know if I'm gonna have a final artist, because it's like, I don't care. You know, like I don't think I'm ever just gonna like be like, I'm quitting the game forever, I will never play it ever again. Unless I get like a really weird hand injury or something. Yeah, amethyst is an element, it's between rubidium and fluoroscopium. If you don't know what that is on the periodic table, then I have no room for you in my brain, and we got things to do around here, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You kind of have to stop playing after we build this, it's true. I'm gonna do that interview with Secret Ways soon. Should I just lie about every answer? No. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be kind. Maybe I should make up one answer. I should purposely make up one answer, and the first person in chat to tell me which one it was gets a sub. You get like one try per. Ferrari? Frost Spirit. Okay. That's what I get, I guess, for yawning and then saying Frost Spirit. It's weird because I think I'm focused, but I'm clearly not because I don't know why I died there. Otherwise. Ban Menod?
I mean, I've definitely given it some thought, I feel like. So.
Maybe soon. For a level called Frost Spirit, this isn't that cold. I mean, it's like realistic cold, though, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, I guess there's colder levels, but only because they're not realistic. Like, we're not in space here. This isn't space, so it's not that cold. Space is the coldest, I guess, but this is, like, as cold as it would get on, like, Earth. Not realistically, again. Is this word too much to handle for you? Realistically? You gotta look up from your phone and pay some attention, bro. I can't help you. Oops.
What did you ask if I was scary?
I don't think I'm scary. Am I scary? Then everyone but you? I don't want to talk to you for 2 hours. Would you be stuck in this one-on-one forever? Aren't you scared? That'd be a DM. We'd be DMing at that point. With like an audience. An audience DM? If you don't say the right things, I'll get like more angry and more red looking until eventually I jump into the screen and kill you like FNAF or something. Then you'd be afraid of me. If your dialogue options changed me. This is just a really big group DM, pretty much, yeah. All I know about FNAF, and this is pretty much literally all I know, is a video of that guy who turns purple eventually. And then, because I watched a video of some guy laughing really hard at it, it made it really funny. Like, he walked outside and he was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then he started to become purple. And I don't know why it happened. Is he diseased? What happened to this guy? It is pretty humorous. Joy of creation, that's made up. Purple because he's dead. Is that real? He's a zombie simplified. Okay. You're right when you said almost everyone in chat is exactly like you. That's the problem, dude. It's like I'm stuck in a giant group chat with like clones of myself from like different like universes or whatever, like Invincible. Like I'm stuck like with like variants of myself here. Because we just drive away anyone that's not exactly like one of them, so of course it's gonna happen. I waste no time when the new guy comes in, bro. I'm like, I'm literally the worst, dude. Give me the sub, Bushnan. Okay, but I'm not even like trying to be like a lot of people come into my chat and they're like rage baiting, and I'm honestly trying to like respond back in kind by kind of doing the same thing, but I think it like comes off the wrong way when I do it. I think they think I'm actually mad at them. Which is fair, I mean... But if you do something, I'm gonna respond in kind. It's more fun that way. Outrage bait the rage baiters. Dude, I am the rage bait. I've been doing this, bro. ESC got you. Thank you for the sub. I know, it's too much, dude. It sounds like at all times I'm like this evil, like celestial being, dude, who's never found joy before. But it's not true. I don't think I ever get mad at chat messages anymore. I used to when I was younger because I was a kid or something. 23 is too old to get mad at random chat messages. It's just like some random kid on the other end of the line, dude. Like I don't have time for that. I'm too much, dude. Did I hold too long? I must have. That's the only way you die there. Oops. Not good. New tech. Hold too long and die. I'm really good at this game, bro. I can beat Deimos. I can beat it. I can beat Deimos. For surely, though. It's fine. Don't even worry about that. Dude, I don't think I will have an issue. This level is actually rage baiting me. That death that I had at like 80 whatever, or I don't remember. Oh, where's spam? Okay, I'm too bored to play this game. I'm going off. We're banning everyone for fun. No, I played this game for too long. I'm done, bro. I'm bored.
It's because it's just so much to get there, dude. Like, you just have to spend forever. I'll be refreshed tomorrow. I just don't want to play right now, bro. I'm bored as fuck. It's not a bad level. It's really not a bad level. I'm not even having that bad of a time, dude. It's just frustrating that it's so much easier to get to the part than it is to do it. Are we raiding A on air? Sure, if you want to, I guess. I rarely raid people, but I can raid A on air. I'll do whatever you ask. Well, not anything you ask. I have limits. I have a spine. And yeah, but it may be misaligned, but I do have a spine. It's there somewhere. I think it is misaligned. I think I need to get I don't want a chiropractor. I think I just need to hang upside down or something. I don't know. Okay, enough, dude. I've said enough, right? I've said enough? So I'll stop talking and we will go next. Goodbye.